A brand new attraction has arrived in Branson, Missouri. We are at the new Truth Traveler Theater, formerly Andy Williams Theater, where there is a 5D immersive ride about the Bible. And so we have been waiting for this. We are super excited to try it out. And so we don't quite know what to expect, but we're gonna check it out and you can come along and see what it has to offer.
And this is brought to us by the people who brought us the Ark Encounter, right? And the Creation Museum. We've been there before. We were there recently.
Yeah, and they actually have a Truth Traveler Theater in Pigeon Forge as well. It's been open for a while, but it's brand new to Branson, so we're so excited.
All right, let's go. Let's do it. We're going back in time.
Way back.
Way.
1,000 years.
Way back. Where the dinosaurs were.
Well, not quite that far. I don't
How do you know?
Well, I think we're going back to like, you know, around Jesus' birth. Or are we going back to creation?
I think creation.
Oh, are we going that far back?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going way back.
Yeah, 2,000 years, right? 4,000, 6,000, 4,000?
Creation. Well, it
6,000.
depends on it depends on, you know, if you're younger.
We might get some get some comments on this.
It depends what your beliefs are as far as that. But thousands of years at least.
Thousands at least. All
Hi.
right. We are.
Yes.
Yay! Have you been here?
No.
Never.
Branson or anything?
Oh, we live here.
We live here. Yeah.
Okay.
We're ready to
Yeah.
time travel.
Up here.
Okay.
Oh. We were wondering how far back we were going.
Yeah, we were wondering how
because
far
we didn't
back.
pack much.
We knew we were going back as far as Christ at least.
Yes.
But we were thinking maybe we go back to creation.
Look at that sign. That's a great
Oh
sign.
yeah,
up there.
that's
Look at
cool.
that.
Hi.
Hey guys.
Okay, so the adult pricing is, if you do a combo, it's $45 a person. That does give you a drink and snack. Or for $40 a person, you can do the tour without the drink and snack. So we decided to go for the drink and snack because I heard the snacks are amazing and there's lots of options. So we're gonna try that out.
Now we're just waiting for our navigator.
Yes.
Yeah. Because we can't be trusted to do this alone.
No, we cannot.
We would never make it back. But we would have a pet dinosaur.
Yes, we
Like
might.
Land of the Lost. You ever watch Land of the Lost? Remember that?
I do. That was a long time ago.
That was one of my favorites.
Oh my goodness, this is awesome.
Hello again, traveler. This is a pilot your time capsule on your journey back in time. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm round of applause for the one and only Inventor!
All right, Pod. That's enough of that. Hello, everyone. I wasn't expecting company in my office today, but our travelers are always welcome.
I was about to explain to our travelers how all this came about. But since you're here, maybe you could...
Give a little history? Sure, because everything written within these pages
Is
absolutely true. It's like you've heard this before, huh, Ray?
Maybe a time or two. Whoa! Ray!
Hey, Pod, did you get an update from me?
Ice cream and fudge! I sure did!
Sweet! I made that modification myself.
And I like that it works!
Travelers, there's one more stop you'll need to make before boarding your capsule.
The decontamination chamber.
It wouldn't do for us to take any of our germs back in time.
And don't worry, guys. I was scared when I first tried it, but really, it's just some lights and stuff.
Right. The decontamination process is completely safe and painless. Just some lights and stuff. All right, Pod, you're up. Take good care of our guests. I'll see you all on board.
Oh, cool. This is amazing. These sets are incredible.
Incredible, yeah, amazing.
All right, now we're in the decontamination chamber. So we don't bring our germs to the past.
Well, I took a shower this morning.
That doesn't count. And if we bring our germs to the past,
You mean I didn't need to take a shower this morning?
I appreciate it, but I guess not.
But we don't want to take our germs to the past.
No, because then we destroy everything.
I feel like I'm in Orlando.
I know, it really does feel like a Disney or Universal thing.
Hey, Amy, you look good over there. Look at that.
Do I?
Yeah?
This is my time traveling getup.
My name is Tom, if you enjoyed it. If you didn't, my name's Tony. See you guys.
So we have our little tickets for our free food and drink.
Yeah.
Well, not free, but included in our
Yeah,
combo.
included. So next, there's a theater production, I guess, that we're
Yes,
gonna
there's a
check out.
15-minute movie about, I guess it's Mary's emotions as she, carried Jesus and gave birth to Jesus.
Now we got to talk about what we just did. It was so good, and it felt extremely up to date and modern.
My
but,
favorite part was the scents because
Yeah.
every scene had a different smell.
Yeah.
And so you could smell the Garden of Eden and you could smell the floodwaters. That was very
We'll talk more about it in a
Okay.
second. First, we got to look at this. This is really
What
important
treats
stuff
we
right
get.
here. Oh, look, there's the dipped cookies we were talking about.
So the ride is, they call it a 5D ride. It's your senses. Not sure what the fifth one is. Have you ever figured out what is 5D, 7D, 8D, 9D?
They got all the D's.
Yeah, they got all the Ds. But anyway, the dimensions, right? But very cool. Now you put on your VR headset. If you get motion sick, you can shut your eyes. I did shut my eyes a few times, especially
you?
as we were kind of flying.
Okay.
But then you kind of get stabilized. You can open back up, or you can always get off, they said. But you didn't have an issue.
I had
at
no
all.
issue, and I thought what was super cool was usually when you do these types of rides, they're seat belting you in, and you're getting ready to be jostled around. There was no seat belt.
Very smooth.
Very subtle movements that fit perfectly, not exaggerated movements, just real subtle, and it made sense. Didn't need a seatbelt. You could just sit there and enjoy it. It was great.
So we did go all the way back to creation. We were debating at the beginning how far back we went. We knew we were going to talk about Christ, but
Yeah.
we didn't know. But we did. We went all the way back to creation. We had dinosaurs.
Did you notice how the first time the dinosaur was friendly?
And then we
after
had an unfriendly.
after the fall, he became unfriendly.
After corruption,
Yep.
the dinosaur became unfriendly. Oh, you picked up on that. That's good.
That's right.
Yes. And
Wait, all right, did you pick up on it?
I did not.
Okay.
But yeah, you got that.
All right.
That's awesome. And then we went through Noah and the Ark. We went through the Tower of Babel. Then, of course, the birth of Christ, the crucifixion. And so all of that. And in each scene, you are smelling scents that you might have smelled. You're kind of doing the movements as you're traveling through. So very, very cool. Awesome.
And I'll tell you, some of my favorite was the pre-show, the queue.
that
Again,
was
it felt
awesome.
very, very
Very well
high
done.
level.
It does feel like you're in a Disney park or a Universal park. It's amazing. But now the movie's about to start. So there's another movie called Fear Not. that
Right.
We're about to grab our food and go in.
A movie, or is it I don't know
it's
exactly
a
what it is,
movie.
some sort of
Yeah.
something.
There you go.
Awesome.
Thank you.
very much.
Thank you. And hey, if you do the meal deal, this meal normally would have been
16, I think
16
she
or
said.
17. And it's just an extra $5 a person, so to save you money.
Saves you money to get the upgraded ticket.
Yeah, it's to get the combo.
All right, so now we're going to the theater.
Fear not, for behold, I bring you good news of great joy that will be for all the people. For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, who is Christ the Lord.
quickly faded as they were filled with excitement and they hurried to find you. After hearing of their angelic visit, I knew that they too were an important part of your miraculous arrival.
So we saw the Fear Not movie. It's pretty cool. It's 180 degrees. So you've got the main screen, but then both sides. And it's kind of a combination between animation and real life. So it was fun, but that theater can be used for a lot of different things, I'm sure. And I think there are productions coming and stuff like that. But today, as part of our tour, we got to do, the 5D ride and the movie. So that was pretty cool.
It's 1,100 square,
1,100 people.
Not square feet. That wouldn't fit 1,100 people.
No, but
1,100 people, 1,100 seats. It used to be 2,000, but they kind of almost cut it in half to make room for the time traveling part of it.
Yes, so the time travel part way exceeded my expectations.
Oh
what
my.
I thought it was going to be is that we'd be sitting in the theater and it would be one of those movies that you're watching it and you maybe get some wind and stuff like that. Maybe you have 3D glasses. That's kind of what I thought. I did not expect to have a full-on queue, an immersive, crazy immersive queue.
And it felt so way up to date, like high res 4K or 8K or whatever K. I mean, even in the queue, the videos in the queue, really amazing. A lot of these theaters that you go to, it's almost blurry. That you're watching some of the stuff on the screen. Not this. It's like sharp.
And they had, was it Pod, the name of the robot?
Pod, I think, yeah.
And he was kind of like coming to life, and I mean, just really state-of-the-art stuff. Amazing. I did not expect that, and I didn't expect it to feel like an actual ride where you're taken into a pod. It was way, way, way better than I expected. So I'm very excited that this is here. And, not only that, but that they are telling the truth of the gospel and creation and all of that. So that's the best part.
We're gonna go look at the gift shop, and while we're doing that, take a moment and leave some comments below. A young Earth or old Earth? Let's have some fun, some respectful debate.
Yes.
Right? And so were the dinosaurs among us just mere thousands of years ago, as opposed to millions? Were they on the Ark?
What do you think?
Were the dinosaurs on the Ark?
Now, those of you who've been to the Ark Encounter, you know what the Ark Encounter teaches, but Answers in Genesis. So if you're curious about any of this, go to answersingenesis.com and you can read kind of like, the young Earth.
Is that the actual web address?
Yes.
Answersingenesis.com. Okay. Yeah, it's an incredible ministry. All right. This is incredible. So we just got to chat with the general manager, and they've just they're giving themselves permission to dream big, especially with that theater, and amazing. Look, here we got the gift shop.
Very cute.
So they've got a mascot. Hey,
Yes.
Amy, guess what?
What?
We have a mascot too.
We do.
At Escape Code.
At Escape Code, we have Escape Toad.
Escape Toad.
So we just recently, for our business, we're like, we should get a mascot, and we kind of threw out like a few different types of things or animals, and none of them sounded right. And then I was like, Code sounds like Toad. What do you think of Escape Toad? And everyone was like, yeah.
Yeah. So can you imagine like an Escape Toad plush?
That would be fun.
Wouldn't that be so
That'd
fun?
Be fun. Oh, hey, and while I'm thinking about it, we asked the general manager whether it's answersingenesis.com or .org, and it is .org. So
.org.
correction to what I had just said.
Or most of the time these days, people aren't even like doing the .coms and orgs and stuff. They just
search. Yeah.
As our daughter, one of our daughters, search it up. Is what she says. Search it up.
If she's looking for information, she'll be like, I need to search it up.
Search it up. So, and then here's your dinosaurs. You got all the animals.
Oh, these are cool.
These are nice right here. It's almost like I don't want to leave. I'm like, I want to stay here more.
It is. It's very immersive. The whole experience, very immersive, which we love. We love kind of immersive entertainment.
We do.
And so the whole, from the time you come in, even when you're at the front desk buying your tickets, they have like, you know, how many minutes till you travel to Jerusalem, and how many minutes do you travel to, you know, the Garden of Eden or whatever. And so it's, I mean, instantly when you walk in, that time travel immersion is there, and the whole queue, incredible. The queue went on for a long time, but that was so fun. That was probably one of my favorite parts.
Yep.
And so they've really done a really good job at making you feel like you're in the environment.
Hey, I just saw a web address up there. You can also go to creationmuseum.com and arkencounter.com. That's Ken Ham right there.
Yeah.
So you can go there as well. And if you've never been to the Ark Encounter or Creation Museum, they're amazing. You know what it feels like to me? It feels like at Disney, Future World.
Oh, kinda.
Doesn't it?
It kinda does. All these t-shirts are really cool.
Feels like we're getting on Space Mountain.
Yeah, it kind of does. That's awesome. There it is, Truth Traveler, now open in Branson, Missouri, and you have the most helpful little robot pod to guide you along in your journey. Please check it out next time you are here in town, and safe travels, everyone.